Elizabeth and Mrs. Francis' class from Fayetteville Elementary asked, "Why is Pluto a dwarf planet?" Well, Elizabeth, we are here to tell you why Pluto is a dwarf planet.
Even we are sad that Pluto isn't a planet anymore.
If we look at our solar system before this change, we had Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, all orbiting the Sun.
The first 8 are all still planets, so something must be different about Pluto. What is it?
Did you know that Cookie Monster is an astronomer? Let's hear what he thinks about the solar system.
Hi, hey, do you want to play game now? Okay, here, I help. One of these things is not like the other things. One of these things just doesn't belong. Can you guess which thing is not like the other thing? Before I finish my soul.
The planet Pluto is part of a system called the Kuiper Belt. This contains bodies made of ice that come after Neptune's orbit.
Pluto is very famous for being small, but it was still, as far as people knew, the biggest body in its belt.
Then we found Eris. This is a body in the Kuiper Belt whose mass is 25% bigger than Pluto's.
This prompted astronomers to think long and hard about an important question.
What is a planet?
There are 3 rules that determine whether an object can be a planet.
The first rule is that it must orbit the Sun. Pluto does orbit the Sun.
The second rule is that it must be a sphere. Pluto is a spherical shape.
But the third rule is where Pluto fails. Kids, don't fail your tests. The third rule is that it must clear its neighborhood. And by that, I don't mean houses.
What does clearing the neighborhood mean? It means that Pluto has to consume or sling away other smaller objects in its orbital path with its gravity.
Any object that doesn't pass any of the rules is considered a dwarf planet.
Pluto still has a lot of debris around it.
And because of this, in 2006, Pluto lost its planet recognition and is instead a dwarf planet. Kids, you weren't even born back in 2006.
But there's no reason to worry.
We still love you, Pluto.
Pluto.